Welcome back. We are here with our royal family, and Cordelia is drunk at 7 in the morning. That's fine. So we left off with Cordelia and Xander getting into this big fight over both of them cheating on each other. And so Cordelia has decided to get drunk and call up her ex-boyfriend to go to the library. So that's where we're at. This is in Forgotten Hollow. Now, because I was saying that Luna and her family were the only Sims in the world, we are only going to community lots in Forgotten Hollow or community lots that the royal family builds in Willow Creek. So that's where we're at, and she has gotten together with Chaz. She's still drunk. But anyway, she's like, you know what? If he does whatever he wants, I'm going to do whatever I want. And, this doesn't have to be a happy marriage. I gave it a shot. It didn't work out. So, she kind of comes back to Chaz and is like, you know what? I'm still in love with you. It's always been you. And we can still be together. And we don't have to be considerate of our spouses, which, of course, is not the right mentality or anything. But in a perfect world, these people would just get divorced. So, um, anyway, so Cordelia has decided that she is going to do whatever she wants and she's not going to care about Xander's feelings. And she is also mad at both Xander and Matilda right now. She um, isn't really familiar with Matilda's struggles. Um, I mean, we haven't been solidly playing this household, so maybe she's noticed some things, but she's feeling really upset with the both of them right now. And I don't know why the whims aren't working because it says that she wants a public woohoo. Well, we're in a community lot and they just woohooed. So I'm not really sure what the deal is there. But anyway, um, yeah, so Cordelia is doing whatever she wants now. So that's where we're at. And also, the reason I know that we're going to do the Griffin Duchy wedding today, but the reason that we're not starting there is because Eliza's birthday is on Thursday, so it's Wednesday right now, and I didn't want to be rushed over at the other place. So we're going to stay in Cordelia's household until Eliza ages up, and then head over to the Griffin household and, you know, do that wedding. And then after that, we only have one more wedding, so thank God. We will get a more stable storyline going after that. But anyway, Cordelia was getting hungry, and there's a restaurant right next door to the library, so we decided to come here for a little date. She's got a hot lunch date. I like that moodlet. And Cordelia is going to have the steak, and Chaz is going to have the salmon. So they are just ordering their meals. They're all dressed up nicely, and they are just going to enjoy that. Cordelia does have to use the restroom, so she's going to go do that. Sorry to leave your date sitting alone at the table, but when you gotta go, you gotta go. So here we go. And then their food arrived, so let's eat. I don't know how I feel about all these people just like awkwardly standing around their table. But anyway, um, they are eating, and there are a surprising number of aliens in this save file all of a sudden. So these two are still, they're like, have re entered the honeymoon phase of their relationship. They're like, everything is very like they've been holding off for so long and now they don't have to anymore. So there is a lot of woohooing involved. And so that's pretty much where we're going to leave off the date. We got to head home because it is Thursday. So Eliza should be aging up today. And we're going to send Cordelia to the shower. Miranda is upset because she needs a drink and she's hungry. And Xander, I don't know what Xander's doing, but Eliza is not happy. So we are going to change her little diaper. And my hope is that Eliza has Cordelia's eyes because we do need an heir. And also, I mean, on top of needing an heir, um, Cordelia and Xander are not getting along romantically or otherwise. So um, the idea that they would hop into bed together right now and have another baby is unlikely from a story perspective, but we do need to have at least one child with purple eyes. I'd like to have more so that we can, you know, infiltrate the gene pool. But they need at least one. So if Eliza doesn't have purple eyes, we are going to have Xander and Cordelia have another baby. And right now, I don't feel like that is where they're at in their relationship. Although, I mean, I have lifespan on long, so it's not like we don't have all the time in the world to have more babies. I just was hoping to get that out of the way because I don't know, like, statistically, whether I will get the baby that I want immediately. Like when I was playing with Luna, I used to want, okay, what does he think he's doing getting into the same bed as her? um, but anyway, when I was playing with Luna, I wanted children with her black and red eyes, but it was so rare. Like I kept having children over and over and over again, and they kept not inheriting it. So I was worried that we were going to have a bunch of children in order to get one with purple eyes. And then I'm also making use of the live-in services mod to hire a live-in nanny. So that is where we're at, just because, I mean, they're royals. They have someone else taking care of their kids. Maybe when we start playing actually in this household, like storyline wise, we will work more on Cordelia's successful lineage aspiration. But for right now, we have this video and the next video to finish up the weddings, and then we can really focus in on the families. I think, um, yeah, I think we'll do an entire Cordelia episode after that. So that will be good. And she is at work. Everyone's at work, and we've got 3 people trying to take care of this baby. So, but then I'm also like, it's past noon. Like, shouldn't the child age up anytime soon? Maybe. I hope. I want. And the baby disappeared from the bassinet. That's fine. That's totally cool. No problem. And then Cordelia needs to come home from work. Here we go. And Chaz is inviting her out, but she's going to say no because it's Eliza's birthday. And so then I'm just going to have her age up Eliza. It is her birthday. And what the heck was that? I don't know. But anyway, we're going to have Eliza be inquisitive. And look, she's got dark hair like her father. And now I'm going to go into Create a Sim and check, okay, that's the color of Cordelia's eyes. And yes, our crown princess, Eliza. Oh, I'm so happy that her eyes are purple. I mean, I I really did not think that Cordelia and Xander would be having another baby together right now, so that would have been really bad. So, yes, our crown princess, our what's the phrase? Our presumptive heir. And also her hair changes every time I change her outfit, and I'm not really sure what's going on with that. I went into create a so I changed it back to black, but then I changed her outfit and it changes to like a reddish color. And then when I went to create a sim later to take pictures for the family tree, her hair was blonde. So we have no idea what color Eliza's hair is, but I'm going to keep it black for right now because that's what it looked like when she aged up. So it's fine. Everything's totally cool. It's not like my toddlers and children are totally glitchy. So and I noticed I had this problem with Luna's family as well. If her eyes change color when she becomes a child, I'm changing them back to purple. This is established now that her eyes are purple. They're purple right here. And I'm not going to let any game glitches change that on us. So Eliza is our crown princess. I'm very happy. So now we are going to head over to the Griffin duchy, which is where our athletes live. And they don't really know each other at all, so we're going to have to get them to know each other. We have Haley and also Long John. So Haley is ripped. She is awesome. And look at those really sexy pictures of her. I mean, it's amazing. I love it. So anyway, we are going to have these two get to know each other. And then I'll just have them take a few pictures together and we'll get their friendship up because I don't want to spend a million years on this. And we're also about halfway through the video anyway, so we are going to have these two get to know each other better. And again, like I said, with the Siren family, I'm planning on having a couple of happy marriages, and this is going to be one of them. And I'd also like each family to have at least 2 children. I think that would be important for us. Actually, speaking of which, I should be having Chaz's family have another child, even though now he's officially having an affair, but that is fine. If they all have two children, then we can like have one child that's the heir and one child that can get married into a different family, and then we can keep all of the families going, because even though we have like randos here and there in the sim world, we are saying that like this is it. They're only allowed to marry like each other. I don't know how to describe it. Like the nobility has to marry nobility. So even in the future, I'm going to have it be more um, more normal for like royals to marry dukes instead of marquise. Like, so, the higher you are, the better your prospects and stuff like that. So, um, two children each, at least. Anyway, that was my long spiel. So, these two are finally going to get woohooing and enjoying. They are pretty much ready for engagement. So, after they do this, I'm going to send them to propose. But I thought that it would be fun to have them like, swing on the swings first. I think that that's cute. That came up as one of the things that they wanted to do. So I thought that was sweet. So we're going to have him push her on the swing. And look at that. Very cute. I just think of these two as like very sweet, um, kind of goofy, just enjoying themselves. So here we go. Let's get him to propose to her. Luckily, it is now the morning, so we can have the wedding and it's not like the middle of the night. So here we go. Wedding event at the cathedral as per usual. And here we go. I'm going to change her into the wedding dress that I picked out for her. And I think that it looks really good on her. It's like a one shoulder kind of thing. So I'm going to have the group get together and we will have them all sit so that they can watch the ceremony. And also I was kind of looking out for Camilla because I wanted to see her and her pregnant belly. But you can't really tell in this dress. I mean, you can tell a little bit, but not really. So anyway, these two are going to get married. Very sweet. Everyone's coming to watch the ceremony. So there we go, the Duke and Duchess of Griffin, and they are very much in love, very sweet, and I think that they'll probably have a good life, you know. And so here we go. Then we will head out back. The wedding cake is going to be put on the floor because that's just how my life goes. I don't know why you can't drag the wedding cake. Like, I feel like you should be able to do that. I feel like you should be able to move it and then not have to go into build mode to move the cake. But that's just my opinion. And here we go, just putting on the wedding topper, and then we'll get everyone to sit down. And actually, I couldn't really get everyone to sit down the way I wanted them to, so that was whatever. And Camilla's dress is, of course, clipping through the table. That's fine. So I wanted them to sit together at the head table, but everybody else kept wanting to sit in her seat. So, I mean, there's just nothing I can do about that. And they are going to skip work because you're not going to work right now. And everyone is having problems at their job because of me. So here we go. She can't get into her seat. It's fine. Let's just have her cut the cake. And then these two, have their little cake tasting. And then I do want to have them try for a baby before we are done here. So I'm going to send them up to the closet because for some reason the bush takes 5 million years. I did move the closet so that my camera work didn't get totally all over the place. So here we go. They are heading up here and then they will try for a baby. So good news. The family is growing. And I'm not going to really mess with their children. The only children I'm going to keep an eye on are the royal children, but I did want to just go into Chaz's family because I wanted it to be weird that he named his child Cordelia after Cordelia. So that's what we're going with. And Then we are having everyone have a dance party, and we'll have Haley check to see if she is indeed pregnant, and she is. That's really exciting. And so this is pretty much where the wedding is going to wrap up. Then we'll send everyone home. Of course, they all want to stay and dance, but that's fine because we can send the Duke and Duchess home. And they are both athletic. They like to exercise and stuff. So, of course, she's like in her wedding dress and she's like, you know what I'm going to go do is I'm going to kiss my husband and then I'm going to go spar with the sparring dummy. So that's totally fine. She doesn't do a good job, though. It hits her in the head, but that's okay. That's where we're going to wrap up. And next time we are going to do our last wedding. So we will go to the Perryton household next time. And we have our crown princess, Eliza. I'm so happy that she is our crown princess. And that is where we're going to pick up. So I hope that you enjoyed this and welcome the Griffin Duchy to the family. And here's a new family tree with our crown princess. And I will catch you guys in the next one.